knowledge is that you killed a man that night. That you brought a gun in a New York City nightclub where you know guns ain't. Look, they're frying K-Flock. You brought a gun in there. You went from exit to exit trying to figure out a way. You antagonized the man for months. And when he saw you and he punched you, you couldn't take the L. I don't think he was going to shoot you.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the latest edition of Call Out TV. It's your boy Jai, man. DJ Akademiks. He addressed Taxstone for calling him out, for giving Troy Ave a deal under his company. You know, Taxstone is a dude who had it all. You know, coming from Brooklyn, you know, he had a pretty rough life growing up. He was in and out of jail all his life. I think he spent about a good 10 years. He did like a good 10-year stretch. You know, once he got out, you know, he always had a personality about him. And once he got out, you know, he started giving his opinion on Twitter. And it caught the attention of Charlemagne the God. So Charlemagne the God is responsible for Taxstone's career. You know, and that's when tax season was created. You know, and Taxstone, he just couldn't stop trolling. You know, he tricked himself off the streets. He tricked himself out of a bag. You can't blame DJ Akademiks for you getting a number 35. You getting 35 years, getting 35 on your back like Kevin Durant. Come on, son. So now you out here, you salty, you bitter. You out here paying for bitches to get, you out here paying for these thotties to get they bodies done. But you ain't even hitting none of them. You ain't never going, you gonna be locked up for 35 years, bro. You should be more concerned about, you know, staying in that little library, trying to get an appeal, try to fight this case, try to come home. That's what you should be trying to do. You and like Taxstone and DJ Akademiks, they came up around the same time. DJ Akademiks, he accepted that he was a civilian. He played his role and got to the bag. Unlike you know what I'm saying? You wanted to play this gangster role and you tricked yourself up off the streets, man. Simple as that. Now, Banger's brother, Trife Gangster, I feel like, you know, they wrong. Instead of, you know, seeing that man in the streets, you claim you a real nigga, you a stand-up guy, you know what I'm saying? You claim you put in work and you was locked up on Rikers and you ran this crib, you ran that crib, and you was in this jail up north and that jail up north. You know, a lot of real street niggas, you know, they not jacking Trife Gangster like that no more. I mean, the ones that surround him, the individuals that's in Trife Gangster circle, you know, like his friends, the niggas that he grew up with, and his family, they always gonna love him unconditionally, just like how Dipset will always love Freaky Zeke, even though we know Freaky Zeke told on some stand-up niggas and put niggas behind bars and all that. You feel what I'm saying? He told on niggas in the drug trafficking takedown and all that, and drug trafficking indictment and all that. And you still see Freaky Zeke in videos with Jim Jones and fucking Joels and all them niggas. And Cameron, so niggas really do be picking and choosing, you heard? But you know, Taxstone, man, he's a nigga, right? Like he, you know, he was the first nigga, you know what I'm saying, to do the interview with Meek Mill, where he was sitting in the Wraith with the stars on the roof. At that time, you know, Meek Mill and Beanie Sigel, they was going through a back and forth controversy, and Meek Mill had to sit down with Taxstone. I don't know if any of y'all remember that. Taxstone also did an interview with fucking Fat Joe. He did an interview with a few other niggas, man. He did an interview with Joe Buttons, even though Joe Buttons walked off his show. He was on the rise, man. He was about to have an interview with Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga tricked himself off the streets, man. over a fucking Twitter beef. A man lost his life. Rest in peace to Banger. He lost his life over a fucking Twitter beef, bro. So we not letting Troy Ave bitch ass off the hook neither. Cause that nigga drove himself to the hospital and they got the feds got a search warrant to search that vehicle. And they found the gun that was used to kill his man. The same gun he was licking off in the club at the Irving Plaza, man. And his bitch ass told because he ain't want to do all that time. So them BSB niggas that he was running around with at the time, Troy Ave cut them off because they wouldn't take the gun charge for him. So that's when he started talking crazy about his mans and all that. And he started fucking with them and he got a whole new team. You know? We all know that this nigga Troy Ave wasn't no street nigga. You know, he grew up in a great household in Crown Heights. His mother was a nurse. She provided everything for him. This nigga always had the brand new pair of Jordans. He never had to struggle. So the shit that he was rapping about wasn't his life. He ain't have no bricks and no book bags, and he wasn't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is cap. Cause when it all came down to it, the nigga took the stand and put another nigga in the can for 35 years instead of seeing him out on the street. If you claim you got all this money you said you got, then why you ain't put the bag up to get that nigga the fuck up out the way? You feel what I'm saying? If you would have been a real stand-up nigga and took your time like a man, you would have came home and the whole city would have jacked you and you would have went up. Now you look at Troy Ave's channel, right? Even though DJ Akademiks, I know Taxstone is upset because DJ Akademiks had gave Troy Ave a deal under his company, right? You know what I'm saying? He gave him a podcasting deal under Akademiks TV, but them numbers are slow, bro. You got like niggas like us in the dirty section, nigga, that's doing better numbers than Troy Ave. It's embarrassing. That nigga can't, even when he come home, he can't get booked for no shows in the city and all that, bro. That nigga's street credibility is shot. No matter how many times he tell you, yo, the streets is a myth, this, that, and the third. Ain't nothing good come out of this. You know what I'm saying? He still gotta go to jail, even though we know he's on the island right now in PC, because we know that nigga ain't in population. But his homie end up losing his life. Rest in peace to Banger, you know what I'm saying? You know, but, you know, this is a lesson learned, son. His man jumped out the window for him. You feel what I'm saying? Now, this nigga only gotta do a year. He gonna come home. You know, but I believe Troy Ave paid off Trife Gangster some paper to stay up off his ass. Pause, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I believe that Trife Gangster is extorting Troy Ave on a low. I ain't even gonna hold you, because Troy Ave, he looked like that type of sucker nigga, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But I want y'all to get in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think about this shit. You feel what I'm saying? DJ Akademiks, Checks, Taxstone. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe. I'm out.
Taxstone, as you sit in jail, you're doing 400 months, okay? I just want to remind you, I listened to a video of you earlier. You were wishing to have a cellmate. My brother will look around and pick the cutest nigga who's in the canteen. It's not gonna be me, my buddy. I know you're trying to liken your case to otherwise, and it sounds crazy when you're talking extremely tough from a jail cell. It just doesn't hit no more. This is the most attention I'll give you, so I try to give you a little bit of grace, but I could tell you're very disgruntled with where you are. That has nothing to do with me, my coverage, or anything else. My brother, the facts of the situation, let me tell you this. I talk spicy, you have talked spicy. I don't care if you say you're tough and I'm not tough. And this is another thing to Mr. Taxstone. As you sit there with the stupid look on your face, brother, be mad that you fumbled the bag. You know, Charlemagne offered me to be the first person on under his network, because before it was tax season, I wasn't ready for a podcast. He got you. But you was the bozo with the red nose who crashed out against all the rappers, but did it in a way that you thought was gangster. But look where it landed you. It landed me at the top of the media list. Where are you at? That's all I want to say to you, brother. So as you sit there and you waste, as I said, I guess I got 399 months of this bullshit. But I get it. I've urged, and I include you in that, you should go look up the case, because I am not above anything. I can't discuss it because I'm paying lawyers. It would hurt me. I think I'm done with the Taxstone nigga. Like, I just hear this guy just hot air. I'm trying to listen to him, see if he's making a point. He's talking tough. I hear niggas walking past the cell. I hear niggas dangling keys. I'm like, oh my God, like, bruv. Like, I get it. I think the homie's mad because I covered his case and because I gave Troy Ave like $100K deal. I'm sorry, my brother. I ain't had nothing against you, okay? And I guess you want me to like identify with you because you're like, well, you talk shit just like me. Maybe you gotta kill a nigga when they run up at you. Tax, I'm not sneaking into like, when I go to see Party Next Door, I'm not bringing a weapon. If I see, I don't know, whoever, I might have to kill him. I'm not gonna 5 entrances try to sneak in, hoping I have a weapon under my shirt. I gotta kill a nigga. That's not me. I go to see Party Next Door. First of all, I'm not going if Party doesn't say Akademiks. It's Friday. I want to hang out with you after my show. So part of me even going there is me saying, Party invited me. So if something surprises me there that I don't know, I don't like, I'm looking at him to say, what's up with you? He invites me. He said, I want to hang out with you. Okay, so I show up. Who do I show up with? Even then I show up with security. Because I don't want to be in there like, oh yeah, I'm just, I'm sorry. Maybe you weren't getting paid by whoever you assigned to, but I'm getting paid lovely. I'm not really scrapping with you niggas out in public either. So let's kill that too. So I'm showing up with security. I'm showing up when the artist himself, I don't do labels or this and that. I might show up if somebody invite me. I'll be in the suite that's detached, but I'm not trying to go backstage. I don't do industry mixy shit. Just give me like, it could be the suite over there with the randoms. I'm cool. I still have my security. Nigga, you was in the green room at motherfucking whatever, with a gun under your shirt because you knew there could be niggas you don't like sitting there. Did T.I. tell you to come there and be there? I don't know. But that's for you to deal with, and you have 400 months to deal with it. Nigga, I know you're wishing and hoping, but I'm sorry, tough luck. People think you got it, they want it. What I've never heard you acknowledge is that you killed a man that night. That you brought a gun in a New York City nightclub where you know guns ain't. Look, they're frying K-Flock. You brought a gun in there. You went from exit to exit trying to figure out a way. You antagonized the man for months. And when he saw you and he punched you, you couldn't take the L. I don't think he was going to shoot you, but you shot his bodyguard. That's the only reason why you landed where you landed. Yeah, Troy Ave wasn't a great person. The nigga was talking shit, doing all type of bullshit. But acknowledge what you've done, my brother. And I think that's where we'll all get to. And I ended it with